About 8 years ago, my mom got a timeshare in Cabo San Lucas.
So I feel like my mom has lost her mind when it comes to this situation. About 2 years ago, my mom explained to me that she was contacted by the fraud department in the Mexican government.
And she was supposed to be awarded around $38,000 as part of a class action lawsuit. There was a hitch to it. She had to send them money in order to get the money. You don't have to pay somebody to get your money.
My mom is getting scammed, and she doesn't believe it's a scam.
Every time they say you do this, and then we're gonna wire it to you.
She keeps sending them money in hopes of getting her $38,000. You don't see it as a scam, and I'm afraid that you're gonna continue to send money. Over the past 2 years, my mom has sent these scammers approximately $180,000. At one point, I even called the timeshare to get some answers for myself. I even spoke to the fraud department.
They told me not to say anything, not even to contact the resort.
My background is in IT, information technology. I was able to look at the documents, look at the email domains, and see that things are not matching up to the actual domain for the Bank of Mexico.
I feel like in her mind, she believes that this is real and that she's gonna get her money back. They're gonna keep coming up with reasons for you to keep sending more and more money. It's never gonna stop.
She is struggling to make ends meet.
She's going to food banks, donating plasma, she's borrowing money. My sister and I don't know what to do to get my mom out of this mess. This is why I contacted Dr. Phil.
Well, it's good to meet you both. You're very concerned about your mother.
Yes, very.
Now, when she got this notice that she was entitled to a settlement because of some breach, did she tell you guys about it?
Not initially. She wanted to surprise us with just some extra money.
She was going to share it.
Yeah, she wanted to
Okay.
be helpful.
The nurse in her, you know.
Yeah. She spent 6 times the amount of what she was originally told she could get back. And y'all have just learned that she's spent even more than the 180 you were talking about. It's over $200,000 now. Commonsensically, the math doesn't work. If she's a good money manager, how did that happen?
Well, I think that my mom was just caught off guard. They knew her timeshare, so they had enough information to make it believable. And then it started adding up, and then it was, oh my gosh, I done sent already $30,000 and I need my money back. So it just kind of cycled out of control, and really my mom is a financially abused woman.
I think old sayings get to be old sayings because they just apply generation after generation after generation. And the old saying I'm referring to is first loss, best loss. And sometimes we get in situations where we don't want to admit we've made a bad decision. We don't want to admit we've been had. Sometimes our ego creates a blind spot and we say, I want to admit it, so I'll take another bite and hope that it doesn't turn out badly. And now I'm in so deep, I can't quit. Almost like an addiction here, and I'm going to keep chasing this golden goose and hope to God, because they never promised her more than $38,580, right?
Well, that's the thing. They promised her that the money she sent, she would get that back in addition to the $38,000.
Yeah, oh my God.
And that's the financial abuse part of it, because, you know, when you look at a woman who's physically abused, you see the black eyes, you see, you know, the signs, but then they go back and it doesn't make sense. And it's really like that same thing. They've manipulated her, they played into her emotions. She was worried about them losing their jobs if she didn't send more money. She was worried about them getting in trouble.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.